Shaq versus LeBron, what really happened in the Ball Arena tunnel. The walls of Ball Arena have ears. We've all seen heated rivalries, but what happened in the tunnels of Denver on March 5th wasn't just a disagreement, it was a seismic shift in basketball history. After a stinging loss to the Nuggets, the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, reportedly hit his breaking point. Forget the TNT desk and the jokes. Sources suggest Shaq cornered LeBron James in a high-tension confrontation that nearly ended in a physical brawl. Insiders claim it took a swarm of security and half a dozen assistants to restrain Shaq, who looked ready to forcibly usher LeBron into retirement right then and there. Today, we're peeling back the PR curtain to expose why the most dominant center in history finally snapped at the king. On paper, March 5th looked like another milestone for LeBron James. Is the Mamba moment, the time when a leader like Kobe Bryant would put the city on his back and refuse to lose. Instead, we witnessed what critics are calling LeBron's most embarrassing theatrics to date. The sequence that allegedly sent Shaq over the edge was pure Hollywood. LeBron drove on Nikola Jokic, converted a layup, and then collapsed as if he'd been taken out by a sniper. He stayed down for an entire possession, leaving his teammates to play 4-on-5 defense and gifting the Nuggets an easy transition bucket. This is where the 2026 NBA memo on marginal contact comes into play. The league specifically warned players that theatrical flopping would no longer be rewarded. The officials didn't bite, looking LeBron dead in the eye and calling it clean. But the real miracle happened 2 minutes later. After limping to the tunnel like his season was over, the moment the Lakers fought back to within 1 point, LeBron suddenly came sprinting back out, fully healed. The internet caught the slip-up immediately. Fans on X, formerly Twitter, pointed out the most hilarious detail. LeBron was clutching his left elbow on the floor, but by the time he reached the tunnel, he was holding his right arm. He literally forgot which limb he was supposed to be faking. The disrespect wasn't just coming from the stands either. Watch the Nuggets stars, Jokic and Murray. They didn't even glance back at him. When the young superstars of the league stop checking to see if you're okay, you know you've lost the locker room of public opinion. LeBron likely thought the locker room would be a sanctuary where he could let his PR team spin the injury narrative. He didn't realize Shaq was already waiting in the concrete corridors of Ball Arena. According to witnesses, the atmosphere shifted the second Shaq caught up to him. Shaq didn't just criticize the game, he laid into LeBron for dragging the Lakers' name through the dirt. He reportedly accused LeBron of being the architect of the soft era, turning a prestigious franchise into a social media circus where longevity and followers matter more than fourth-quarter grit. Shaq reportedly reminded LeBron that he played through shattered toes and broken thumbs to hang banners, while LeBron was allegedly bailing on his team over a phantom elbow injury. The confrontation reached a fever pitch when Shaq called him a coward for dodging accountability. It was a clash of two worlds, the war zone era of the 2000s versus the load management era of today. While LeBron James isn't found in a hallway, it's found in the box score. For years, the king has been the son to tell a story that the PR team can't spin. As of mid-March 2026, the Lakers held a 14-7 record in games where LeBron was sidelined. That is a 66% win rate, a clip that would put them near the top of the Western Conference. In contrast, with LeBron in the lineup, that win rate dips significantly to 59%, 26-18. This isn't a small sample size, it's a 21-game stretch that suggests the team finds a more fluid, high-speed rhythm without the 41-year-old veteran slowing the pace. The advanced metrics are even more revealing. Per PBP stats, the Lakers' offense actually scores 2.65 more points per 100 possessions when James is on the sideline. More broadly, the team boasts a net rating of plus 2.36 per 100 possessions during his 1,664 minutes on the bench. The moment he checks into the game, that net rating craters to minus 0.2.
The most concerning data point involves the Lakers' new identity, built around Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. In minutes where Doncic and Reeves share the floor without LeBron, Los Angeles boasts an elite net rating of 12.16. When LeBron is added to that specific duo, the net rating vanishes, dropping to a near invisible .04. The defensive side of the ball is where the load management strategy truly hurts the team. Opponents are increasingly targeting LeBron's minutes to ignite their transition offense. While the Lakers' defensive unit remains a respectable unit overall, fans and analysts have noted a sharp improvement in defensive intensity during his absences, evidenced by a dominant 110-97 win over the Knicks, where LeBron was in street clothes. Even veteran analyst Brian Windhorst has noted the shifting tides, pointing out that while the trio of Luka, LeBron, and Reeves is a marketing dream, it has frequently failed to translate into a good team on the court. The reality is that having a star who argues with referees while the opposition is sprinting for a layup creates a defensive meat grinder that the rest of the roster is struggling to survive. Shaq's outburst in the tunnel wasn't just about one game in Denver, it was about these numbers. To a legend who built his career on physical dominance, seeing a player celebrate a scoring record while his team's net rating tanks is the ultimate betrayal of the Laker purple and gold. As Part 3 will reveal, this statistical decline has led to a pattern of behavior that many in the league are calling a masterclass in manipulation.